Hi. Alright, so today I'm going to make a pot of Grandma's chicken soup. I just got back from Publix and I spent $20.70 on the ingredients to make a pot of food to last me for a week. I've got everything I need to make sure I eat a healthy, balanced meal all week long. Let's go in the kitchen. Alright, this is $20.60 or 70 cents. We got about 5 pounds of chicken thighs, celery, mushrooms, whole peeled stewed tomatoes, carrots, and a bag of russet potatoes. Okay, the first step is to take the chicken and let it simmer for about an hour in a pot. And while that's happening, I will prep all the vegetables so they're ready to go. Alright, well, as you can see, chicken's in water just deep enough to cover it, and I got it simmering. I'm going to let this go for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes. It'll be ready. Okay, so we've had our chicken simmering now for about 45 minutes. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the chicken from the chicken water, which, by the way, I added a little bit of salt to actually help it boil quicker and flavor the chicken a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this chicken out of the water, and I'm going to put cold water on it to cool it off so that I can separate the chicken from the bone. I'm going to remove the skin and throw that away, because we all know that chicken fat is unnecessary in our diets. We just don't need to be eating all that fatty skin stuff. Alright, now we don't have enough water in here, but we have a start. So what I'm going to do now, while I have my chicken cooling, is I'm going to add my carrots and celery. Alright. This here is my mushrooms. I bought, what the hell are these? Shiitake? Don't make a difference which ones you like better. Here I have my, oops, I don't have what I need. Here I have my whole stewed peeled tomatoes that I cut up into pieces, as you can see, and I'm adding the broth also because that's just going to add the flavor. Alright, I also have my potatoes. Now, I have my potatoes soaking in a little bit of water so they don't oxidize. And what I did with these is I put them through my mandolin, so I kind of julienne them, or French fried them, whatever you might want to call that. Alright, that looks good, and I think I'm going to have plenty of room left in here to add the chicken to. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this, I got to add some more water to this because the water level is too low. I'm going to let my chicken cool off in a cold bath, and then I'll remove it, and then we will go on to the next step. Right, go ahead. Tell me this shit don't look fucking good. Alright, so I removed the chicken from the bone and from the skin. We don't want any of the skin. Now we're going to add this chicken to this. Basically, we're about done. All we really got to do now is bring it back to temperature and let the vegetables cook a little bit. And the only thing I would add to this is salt and pepper to taste, because no one likes soup without salt in it. Come on now. Sea salt, iodized salt, it's all the same. It needs some. Tell me that shit don't look pretty. This is a well-balanced meal, I think. It's protein, it's carbohydrates, vegetables, vitamins, all that bullshit they tell you you're supposed to eat. And it's all in one pot. You can serve it in a bowl, and I'm going to eat good this week, I guess. It gets boring after a while, but like I said, you're not cooking this because you're rich and famous. You're cooking this because you're broke and unemployed. And for $21, it's better than eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and God knows what else. So it's a pretty good deal. I'm going to bring this up and let it simmer, like I said, and we're going to season it and we're going to taste it, and then we'll be done with this video. Alright, let's see if I can hold the camera and do this. So what I've been doing here is slowly adding salt and pepper to taste. And I just got to tell you, that reminds me of my grandmother so much. It's obviously not the same exact recipe. She didn't add tomatoes, and she didn't use as much stuff. There was no mushrooms. But that flavor of the chicken, the boiling in the water, it reminds me of my grandmother so much. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got a bowl of soup. This looks pretty fucking good to me. Honestly, I really think I can eat this all week and not get bored. You're not getting any. A little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper, but I think I'm going to do that in the bowl and not in the pot. I'll tell you what, I really think adding these stewed tomatoes to the soup really makes it a lot better. I think it adds a lot. Well, I hope you enjoyed this moment of lunacy in my life, this small window of Andrew, and I hope you guys at least attempt to make this with your own spin on it. I think that's what the whole purpose of this video is for.